He's enjoying being the boss. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this What We Do in the Shadows reaction series. Today, we are continuing off with our favorite undead crew. This one is Season 2, Episode 5, Colin's promotion. I can probably imagine that he did not get there through talking. Last week on What We Do in the Shadows, we had the housemates all think they had a curse because they read an email, and Guillermo and his vampire hunter group ended up finding a legit vampire nest, and he almost took the whole thing out, except he ended up jumping through the window, and they only ended up losing the one guy. Unfortunately, his mom does own the van, so they're no longer going to have transportation. So yeah, Guillermo, like I said, is kind of making a name for himself, and I don't know if since he did show his face and now he ran away, if our vampires are going to find out about that, because they might not feel too happy about Nandor's familiar actually being a vampire hunter. I wouldn't feel safe sleeping in a coffin if I was one. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this episode, so remember, if you guys like this video and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or months before the YouTube audience, as well as some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out, and if not, they'll be on YouTube soon. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this episode of What We Do in the Shadows. This one is 2x5, Colin's promotion. Let's do it. And as always, I got me some gamer subs. This is Queso's Nuclear Bombsicle. Oh, he is on the hunt. Don't turn the internet off, bro.
Can I get you a lozenge or something? Oh, thank you.
Literally just over there to bug him.
Laura would like a word with you in her office.
They finally figured out I don't even know what the hell this company does. They actually decide to give me a damn promotion. This is not good. I don't want to do anything that takes away from my roomie time.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd really be decimated by spending less time with you. Here we go.
You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world.
We have decided to rotate our artworks. I've been looking at them for 200 years.
It's good to change things up. Keep fresh.
More like Pablo Picasso.
My first ship was a piece of shit.
Recognize
I
this?
was gonna say, it looks nice.
It's my vulva.
Certainly is.
Nando.
It almost looked kind of like a bat.
Behind the dead chap, doing the rabbit. I had to sit there for about 7 hours, and they still do it now. Why? Because it's hilarious.
Hey, hey, what's up? Colin Robinson, this does not concern you. Please retreat to your underground bedroom.
You just help them pay bills, dude. You're not their friend.
The ideal spots on walls.
Maybe because you always feed on them.
Speaking of news, had a big
Nobody
promotion today at
mentioned
work.
news.
However you are trying to drain us, just stop it.
Take your self-portrait with you.
But it's of all of us.
Don't make me feel bad for Colin Robinson.
Hard things about being an energy vampire. Even when you're being sincere, people think you're trying to drain their life force.
Are you, though?
I don't live to drain. I drain to live.
Well, I'm the boss.
Feels good to be the boss.
Can you make me a copy, please?
Of what, sir?
That.
Just that.
I'm quite nervous about being the boss.
It's a whole new hunting ground, though, right?
Figured out what the company does. Playground design or landmine design.
Same thing in some parts of the world.
Maintained a plat.
Is he training
Projector
computers
decided
now?
to take a bit of a coffee break. We're back!
Was he feeding, or are they draining him?
Did you see that? They had to listen.
What rappers are saying is true. Being boss is dope. This is all just kind of a...
Being boss is dope.
I have the power of 1,000 cowboys.
Damn, he's getting like a new... Oh, so he's got strength, too. Is this like a new source of energy that he's tapping into?
My roomies treat me as an inferior. At work, I'm a superior.
Drain on demand. Performance review.
If you were a tree, what type of tree would you
It's your
be?
first date, dude.
a maple.
Type up a 2,000-word essay on why you chose to become a maple. Colin Robinson, your boss. Get in here.
Careful you don't OD on energy.
What
Whoa.
are you doing with your hand?
Get your hand off my wife's ample but firm backside.
Thank you, darling.
But firm.
How was your first day being the big boss?
Like you give a shit. How far from the office are you?
He's a wild card, that one.
He's enjoying being the boss.
Pick a painting to put up.
I've been partial to this one.
What?
Whoa.
How's he doing there?
Oh, shit. He's kind of becoming too powerful.
Looks just like the village I grew up in, and it's on fire. I've heard of this invasion in stories.
Did Nandor invade our village?
The water was like honey, and then it was destroyed by a terrible army. They
That's
spared
Nandor.
only the softest brains. Their offspring were all wrong. We will never forget that battle. The leader of the army, he went, "You will never forget my name. It is..." We didn't get the name. It is Nandor the Relentless, my pig shit housemate.
He was a very different man.
We don't know that is your exit. Well, pillaging could have been done by anyone.
We've got no evidence that it was him.
What the fuck is Persian Frank Zappa doing on a horse?
Persian Frank Zappa.
Yeah, that's him.
Did Colin Robinson know somehow that it was her village? Like, could he sense it?
Laszlo, let me go!
No, my darling, you need to calm
Yeah,
down.
this is definitely a roommate squabble.
I go to his family's house and said, "You like this? This is your son, and I'm wearing him as a dress."
Human shield.
God damn. Human shield. Jesus. You could almost see the energy just flowing straight into him.
Colin Robinson here.
Yeah, this is Phil and Paul at the Hoboken.
We all heard the beep. Staten Island branch. Can you hear me?
We're here, Colin.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we got
How was everyone's weekends?
It's like the more I feed, the more I need. Never felt so alive in my life.
Oh, shit.
I'm changing. I can drain them with a single phrase. TGIF? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Damn, dude.
Working hard or hardly working?
Didn't even need to say anything. He needs to run into what's her name from last season. Jesus. They have protection. What are you doing, Colin Robinson?
Not just very angry at me for destroying a village, but it's like, calm down. We did those things 200 years before you were born.
So she was the byproduct of the wrong people surviving?
It's Colin Robinson. He's making you turn on each other and he's feeding off of it.
Gizmo might be onto something. This is a mega drone.
Oh, and yeah, I can fly now.
Where's Laszlo?
He's in death mode so as to preserve energy. Let's hit Guillermo.
Not just right. Come over here and put your neck in my mouth.
No, we have to get him.
You were the one that invited Colin Robinson to live with us.
Lazo invited him.
We came with the house.
Thought you were in death mode.
Oh, come on.
So they just moved in and he was always just sitting in the basement?
Camera 2, put your neck in my mouth.
Do we have a plan?
What does he look like now?
Hello, Colin Robinson.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you want?
Looks like that bad guy from the Green Lantern movie.
Only people that care are my work friends.
What are all their names?
Jamie, who doesn't actually work at the office. Come back, I'm not done. And then, of course, you have Ben. And that brings us then to HR.
Walk away.
This power is stronger than... What? What is it?
Nothing, my sweet
Oh,
darling.
Your
shit.
faces.
Is this because they haven't been able to feed?
Since we're about to die, I guess I should confess something. Remember when all those vampires were being murdered?
Please save your confession to once I am dead.
Oh, good. What happened to his head?
Colin Robinson, why are you doing this to us?
What the hell is in that?
Only friends in the world. Why subject us to this hell?
Do friends ignore their friends when their friend tells them about a big promotion? Do friends accuse their friend of draining them? Wanted to do
walk
was
away.
Save yourselves.
Hey, Guillermo.
Oh, shit.
What's up, Guillermo?
No.
Is that how energy vampires are created? They just reproduce, not asexually.
I'm my own best friend now. Seaman.
Have mercy on us, Colin Robinsons.
Seaman. It sounds kind of like seaman. It's short for I'll handle this.
Oh, can he drain himself? How would that work?
Actually, I think the term...
The Collins seem to be draining each other's energy.
No, moniker.
They've bored themselves to death.
It's like an Ouroboros. A vampiric Ouroboros.
We have a number of Collins we have to bury into the ground now.
Are they all
From our
dead?
house.
They're not going to get rid of Colin Robinson.
Colin Robinson, and Seaman.
He'll come back, obviously. He's probably just filming something else.
Talk to me about naval battles. I was genuinely interested. I didn't let you know that, because then you'd have stopped.
Colin Robinson died.
Thank you, Nandor. That is beautiful. Sometimes after me and
See, they don't just tell Colin Robinson to shut the fuck up. They tell each other all the time.
we wanted to bury this with you because you loved it and we hated it. Bury him with something.
Nicely done.
Good. All right.
Fucking guy.
Tricked you, I'm alive. Knew you guys actually liked me.
What about
That's
the
commitment
other
from
two?
him.
Come on, guys. I guess they're dead.
Very good.
Hi, Colin Robinson.
Place
Got
I
demoted.
worked at is now in financial ruin. People were so drained, nothing was getting done. A new place to work.
To hunt.
I haven't officially been hired.
Guess we're gonna be cellmates. Too
He
much
just
like
shows up
prison.
and starts working.
I'll find a cubicle that's empty, like a parasitic wasp amongst all the congenital moron worker bees.
And there you are, my darling, on a hay bale.
With my boobs out.
What have you done here?
I painted you out.
Where am I?
Bad luck, old chap.
Pretty road.
Let's talk about it. All right, everybody. That was What We Do in the Shadows, Season 2, Episode 5, Colin's promotion. And honestly, how could an episode about Colin be bad? It wasn't. This was hilarious. Basically, Colin gets a promotion and then all the power starts to go to his head. So much so, literally, that he can like just point at somebody and it'll drain them of their power. And he drained that entire business out of business. Back at the house, Colin's power was getting so bad where he was even draining his roommates while they were upstairs. It ended up getting so bad that Colin Robinson underwent some kind of like energy vampire mitosis and he split up into 3 beings. But of course, Colin Robinson just can't stop himself from feeding, almost to where it became an addiction for him, and he ended up draining his other 2 halves to where they died, and we were just left with normal Colin Robinson. Just a damn good episode. We learned a lot more about what Colin Robinson can do, which I really liked, because I wasn't sure like if they could just absorb people's energy or whatever, make them tired. But no, he got himself a full head of hair and then he was stronger and he could fly. There's just swim through the air. Just a really good episode with some good lore thrown in. So anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode and Colin's promotion? You got to let me know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you guys like this video and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or months before the YouTube audience, as well as some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. And if not, they'll be on YouTube soon. And yeah, that's going to be about it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask, don't be an ass. And I will see you all next week for some more What We Do in the Shadows. Take it easy, guys.
Pablo Picasso.